There we go. Good morning, Deshi. All right, somehow we are up and running. We do have some very important tournaments to arrange. So throughout the week, when I arrange the tournaments at 5:20 a.m., it seems like an odd time, so I'm just going to move it to a nice round number like 5:15 a.m. Today's Swiss, if you're looking for it, heading off to Dubai. I am still very perturbed about not having gotten my food last night from Grubhub. I am not done with Grubhub. I will probably make a Grubhub command just to let them know how happy I am with them. They did charge me $20 more for an order I never received when I canceled my Grubhub Plus membership. They charged me $20 more for the delivery fee on an order that was never delivered. Not to mention the tip for the fellow that never delivered it. The tax on the items I never received. Grubhub, genius. However, I have to say that most of the time they are pretty good service, but when they screw up well. They know how to screw up. I'm probably going to have an entire Grubhub stream where I rant on Grubhub. That way I can promote it on YouTube. Is it 7:55 a.m. already? Oh, I got my warning. My 5-minute warning for the 7:55 a.m. Swiss. So let's just run over here real quick to the settings. We're going to change our times for 5:15 a.m. because this is really off. 5:15 a.m. for 40 minutes. 3 plus 2. And I'm considering a weekend Swiss of some sort. Oh, it's correct here, but it's not correct there. Let's put some proper grammar in there. Daily Dojo training. Just gonna put a I'll put all that in there, why not? Control C, this all goes into the we're up to 1905. So team tournament tomorrow for Bogdan Karachika, I believe. Larry Kaufman. It's a tough call. Who is going to get the honor? Good morning, good morning. Roland Schmaltz, Vincent Kamer, Larry Kaufman, Sopico, Charles Colmy. I have a softness for the Yugoslavian GMs. I really do. Vincent Kamer, German chess grandmaster. Roland Schmaltz. I did meet him when he was younger. He actually came to New York City in the 90s. Krykor Melekatarian, Brazilian champion for the early AM tournaments. I'm going to give it to GM. Oh, I wanted to give it to somebody that actually had a photo. Isaac Horowitz. But he was only an IM. But he is inducted into the Hall of Fame. I'm not going to get this one done, am I? In time. Let's set the time for 3 minutes, 2 seconds, 40 minutes. Time before the tournament starts. Hopefully everyone is here. You know what? I'm just gonna go with Bohan Karachka. Sometimes I go with the player whose birthday fits. Custom start date, 15th, 5:15 a.m. Is it time? We have 4 players I haven't joined. So one of the reasons why I'm giving up to a certain extent on the is Luis Antonio. It is your turn to move, sir. So let's go back. Teams, Dojo, Howell. We can get him to enter, that'll be good. South America. Are your 2 Kingslayer slow? While I wait, I'm gonna head over here. I'm gonna head back and continue to make one of those. See how far back I can go. Can I go back to the moment but I need to create this? Teams. 5:15 a.m. What am I doing to myself? What do you think? What am I doing? Alexei's waiting for the 16th. If I were going to choose just authors, certainly Alexei Swayton would be way, way up there. Put in the about information. The advanced settings, the 16th at 5:15 a.m. Make sure all the other information is correct. Yes. This way I can have a nice solid goal of starting my stream at 5 a.m. Get everything else into place. Nice round numbers. 5:20. Good morning, Alexei. How are you? Alexei Swayton. Tuesday morning. On the 17th, Michael Adams. Are we ready for Michael Adams? November 17th, 5:15 a.m. And on the 18th, Michael Chisholm, Keta Lee, everybody knows Michael Chisholm better, I believe. He's done more for chess base. I have a better chance. Adrian. Let's get this week's tournaments in. So the afternoon events. Good morning, Alexei. So the afternoon events. I was debating about having them as afternoon specials because they will also double for students in the after school. But I guess I just have to make that executive decision on my own. And I will decide. Maybe I'll consult with one other teacher. I did ask one of the organizers about it, and I got crickets. Crickets, I tell you. Good morning, Roken. How are you? There's something I haven't done. I haven't announced the legends yet. Rogan just reminded me. How are we doing, Rogan? We're getting there. Gonna get you over 100.
Can't save it.
Whoops. Did not have that muted. GM Mikkelchijan Arena, and now for the 19th. Just arranging our morning AM tournaments here. Isaac Cashton, James Mason. The 19th should be Jose Capablanca. It's unfortunate that everyone has a little bit of a problem when your birthday runs up against a world champion. Right?
This nation owes you a huge debt.
Thank you for the follow. Palm 95. Capablanca is one of the original 5 Grandmasters. $5:15 a.m. Capablanca Birthday Arena. I am going to call the things in the afternoon specials. Otherwise known as AS. Teams. Master Chess Dojo looks good for this week. We have the tomorrow, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, and 19th. Followed by Mark Arnold's birthday on the 20th. Make a move and more coffee? Oh, thank you so much. Cheers, sir. Palm, of course I want to play. The arena, or the Swiss, is the way to go at the moment. I just sent it to you, sir. You can also join the dojo first at this address to be able to see all of our stuff. Great to see you, Paul. How do you join the training? I wouldn't necessarily call any particular one of these actual tournaments. Most of the time I consider them. So I should know how to handle this one without the C4, now that I think about it. This seems unusual. I don't think you can mix these systems. Can you mix these systems? Can you mix Queen C7 and Knight C6? I don't think you can. It just looks awkward for that white squared bishop no matter what. But we'll find out. This is the best way to learn. This is the best way to learn, Palm. You basically get ahead 3 moves of development, and then you figure it out. Can we shove him around, or do we want to? Is he going to recapture with a knight? I don't think so. Is he really attacking our e4 pawn? Again, I don't think so. Bishop to g5 sort of gives up the bishop pair, unfortunately. Bishop to g5. Let's just say bishop e7. Oh, I don't have time to think about this. I do not have time to think. So, do we conquer the dark squares? Do I go for it? Do I give up the bishop pair? Do I exchange? Would I have to? Let's just play very, very resourcefully. How about that? We're going to play very resourcefully and we're going to go for it. We are going to go for it. Yes, we are. It's true, I should have some sort of stage voice. Que pasa? Okay then. Some sort of stage voice. That would be ideal. You have some choosing to do. Oh no. Timing issue. Timing issue. There's a little bit of a timing issue here. Good job, Ron. There is a major timing issue in that one. That's what I get for being short of time and trying to hornswoggle my way through the opening. Let's take a quick peek at this opening here. Is D4 the best third move? I think it's G3. Fourth move, I mean. Everything is dead equal. The E6 Sicilians, by the way, are all dead equal. The only drawback to the E6 Sicilians is playing them as black. My erstwhile former student, Maud Rodsmoen, is playing in the European Team Championships, as well as David Howell, I believe. Or is it the European Chess Championships? Let's just take a quick peek here. I'll come back to this game. Broadcasts, women's. Where is my former national champion? Where is she? Have they started yet? In 49 minutes. They have not started yet. She is 1-1, unfortunately, in the European Women's Team Championships. I wish the women and the men could play together. I really do. That would only make sense if they could play together. Black offers a draw. That was very kind of you, Ron, but I can't draw. It's against my principles. I appreciate it, though. Note that he's over 100 points rated higher than me, and he's offering a draw out of courtesy. That's how much of a gentleman he is. I am hoping against hope that I will be able to hang out with David Howell in Dubai when I go, as I did in the previous World Championships. I would like to start a tradition that stays. For example, going to the World Chess Championship. This will be my third World Chess Championship in a row that I've been able to attend. In a row. It's my fifth. Thank you, Pegasus. No, you are the gentleman and the scholar. You are the one that deserves the applause for offering me that draw. Amen. Good morning. Yeah, I've been to 5 World Chess Championships. 6. 1990. 1995. Was there another one in New York? I feel like there was another one in New York. Kasparov had one in 1990, New York, Lyon. That one I was at. The top of the World Trade Center, I was the press officer with John Donaldson. We ran the press room and I met all the world's best players. Had Miguel Najdorf sign my Winning with the Najdorf book because his book wasn't translated. Have I met Levy? I've known Levy since he was probably 10. Levy has looked the same with a little bit less facial hair from the time he was 10 years old. Believe it or not. And Levy does do a great job, by the way. I want to commend everyone. I want to commend Levy because he is easily the hardest working YouTuber at the moment. He's concentrating on YouTubing. Yeah, Alex Ostrovsky. I was more friendly with Alex Ostrovsky's parent, his best friend, Mr. Ostrovsky, and Mrs. Ostrovsky, who's the name I almost mentioned, but I thought maybe I shouldn't.
So that's where I kind of come into full exposure.
All of those kids. In fact, they grew up with Linda Diaz. They're the same age, I believe. Linda Diaz is now a performing artist. Check her music out on YouTube. So anyway, let's get through this. Queen to b6. I just wanted to see knight to c6 here. Masters. I don't think that knight to c6 is common with a6. That's the problem. But I guess it is. Knight takes c6 is an option. Bishop d3 top option, d5 top option. Top option. Rook e1 is the top option here. Queen e2 also appealed to me with the idea of rook to d1. But I wasn't certain if he attacked my bishop, my knight with queen to b6, queen takes, or even bishop to b4, what I was going to do with my knight on queen e2. I just couldn't make up my mind. Maybe knight e4, so let's just do queen e2. I guess bishop to b4 is not an option. Yeah, I'm going to go with queen e2 next time. So bishop, queen to b6, bishop takes to g takes, and I don't have to play it. Yes, I should just go queen to f3. That's more direct in two different directions. Absolutely. And knight a4. To go after the dark squares, it feels contradictory to go after the dark squares after I've given up my dark squared bishop. Rook on a to b1 is perfectly acceptable, probably, to continue the path toward progress. So now it's dead equal, and I should play queen h5 straight away. Bishop e7. Indeed. Let's make sure it's not my turn to move. Who's up? Wow, suddenly we have 12 players. So Alman and Conte de Luna, if you're in the audience, I am going to start the after school specials. I'm going to contact the other tournament director. I need to do them as a different entity though, so that they can be edited by the after school person. That much is true. Elena, good morning. I am sticking to my guns regardless. I did think about, for a brief moment in time, changing gears and playing the Sicilian against anyone rated lower than X. Because the drawback with the Caro-Kann, as I recall, I have had some PTSD here. The drawback with the Caro-Kann has been that lower rated players don't need to play for a win. It is always awkward, but they don't have to play for a win. I think I was actually making a mistake there in that position, by the way. I feel like I was making a mistake. I'm gonna have to look back at it again. I made an inaccuracy in the move order. I should have played knight c6 instead of e6. Knight c6 instead of e6. D takes c5, e6. Yeah. I believe he had d takes c5 with the threat of queen a4 check in that position, and then I'm in trouble. When he played bishop f4, I think e6 is inaccurate because he gets away with this. I can't just recapture because I lose a piece. And I give up the bishop pair, and he gets ahead in development for just one brief moment in time. Is that worth it? I don't know. Either way, we're in this position, and I do need to find out if it is a whole rook. Is it a whole rook? I feel like it's a whole rook. Now I have a massive amount of problems. A massive amount of problems. Group info. Where are we? White resigned. I think he just did some math. Oh no, I'm so sorry. But let's check our accuracy on that one. That was terrible. That was absolutely terrible. I knew I should have played the Sicilian. I would have learned a lot more. The overall popular move in this position is d takes c5, which does not fit all of the personalities of those who are trying to create a pawn chain. It just does not match those who are trying to create a pawn chain. So therefore, knight f3 is common. Knight c6 is more accurate, but bishop b4, bishop g4 is more aggressive. Let's check out my database as black. So in this position, I've played knight c6, bishop g4, and c takes d4. I believe that was a bullet game, Fine del Mondo, that I lost to the 1600. Not positive. Let's make sure that bullet games... No, it was a blitz game. Somehow I must have messed up. I do want to include bullet, though. I do want to include bullet. What is the other one that's there? Ultra bullet? No. I want to know the instinctive move that I've made in the position. Master database. Wow, since 1952. They really have reached back. They're putting ChessBase out of business. Bishop g4 still has a significant edge. So suddenly, the computer assessment is equal. Is that true? Was this the last ditch effort for d takes c5, even though this is the most popular move? C4 was played by Arsenal fan against me, I think. Amanov, Anishberger, Balcony Tony. That's funny. What a great name, Balcony Tony. I can actually picture that fellow. Krum, Elena, Anishberger. There's somebody I miss. Whatever happened to Anishberger? He definitely deserves his success if I haven't commented on that yet. Yes, no, I meant to. He works extremely hard and he's very good. And he is an inspiration. I wish I could work as hard as him. So in any event, e6 I thought was an inaccuracy. e6, d takes c5, bishop takes c3. Yeah, this is the one that I thought I was going to have to go into. As much as I didn't like it. Don't have much here. I'm not a huge believer in bishop to b5 check, but it's a move. So e6. Yeah, look at white's percentages go up among my games with the move e6. Knight c6 on the other hand. Now we have a whole world of opportunities in this position. 2 games, right? Kaboom! Now we have 66 games that I've played from this position, because after knight c6, c5, c3, knight c6, knight f3, bishop g4 transposes. White's best move is bishop e3? No, white's best move is d takes c5. Just going to see if I can iron this out now before we experience it over the board. e6 is all white wins. It's crazy. Must mean something, because Sergei Zygalko played it against me. So, it must mean something. D takes c5. Bishop e3. And I played knight takes e5, and I've played bishop takes, but I have not yet played a6. Fascinating. We're gonna have to work this one out in a study. Caro for black should be the name of the study. Wow, I haven't worked on it no that long. What in the world? You gads. It's a good thing I don't have that many studies. Black Caro rep. Yes. Let's go back to our team. Dojo. Birthday. 4 games in progress. Could be a good time to go get coffee. It's always a good time to go get coffee. So Amen, are you the same generation as Levy, or are you playing your game? If you're playing your game, I don't mean to bother you. This is the other awkwardness about having a combination small stream, super serious league, and or team play. I'm rooting for Ron to be the winner takes it all, the loser standing small. No more ABBA karaoke. Alright, no more ABBA karaoke. I apologize. I'd love to do my own sound bites instead of those that we have in the stream, like the applause, for example, for 10 bits. Everybody wants applause. That's why it's as cheap as 10 bits. You almost should not have to pay for applause. I have to figure out how to turn that off. Oh no, Pegasus, hats off for me. That was so long ago. I feel like I should give you a discount. Oh, hats on for me. Fine. It is time to put some books back though. Encyclopedia Chess Combinations. That one is a work in progress. I'm not going to put that one away just yet. I am going to put away the Yugoslav chess triumphs. My Marshall plaque. This one has to go back to the school. Oh. That one has to go back to the school. Put a Marshall plaque up there. Oh, I forgot about those guys. The Kinder toys. The Lufthansa airplanes. There we go. So the Yugoslav chess triumphs should be in the informant section. They really should be. But I'm taking the informants back. Here's defense. Do I really want him to study that? I'm never going to get around to studying that. That's the Alakonens over there. French defense. The only bookshelf that goes all the way across is the C, from French to Rue Lopez. Dutch defense. Wouldn't wish this on anybody. Just like I wouldn't wish the Scandinavian. So now, it's the book of repertoires. The repertoire books go there. That's where I was putting them. All the opening repertoire books are supposed to be on that shelf. Anti-Sicilians for Black. Oh, this is the work in progress book. That one can stay. Small encyclopedia. I should put all the encyclopedias on one shelf. We're down to one game? Not yet. Offbeat King's Indian, win with the Carl Cobb. This is the one that I need. The Torborn Ringdal Hansen, coach to Magnus Carlsen. That is the one. This is a repertoire book. Ideas behind the chess openings, yada yada yada. Offbeat King's Indian. Oh, there are more repertoire books down here too on this side. I have to make up my mind where the repertoire books are going to be. Rue Lopez. Open games for Black. Starling chess opening repertoire goes over here. I think I should have an E4 repertoire section and a D4 repertoire section. That's what I think I need. Aha! I found the encyclopedia section. I can't leave this book within reach of the bubby. That is the problem. Chess Queens. We're doing Vera Minchik. I'm going to return that one. We're in the process of doing that one. That book needs to be done. Open games with black should go with open games with. Open games with black is an E4, E5 repertoire. So that's got to go at the beginning of the Rue Lopez. There it is. End of the French. This is the end of the innocence. This goes with the two knights. There it is. Gambit, Queen's Gambit. Queen's Gambit. Uh-oh. We're out of room. This is not good. Sicilian. How to beat the Sicilian. Let's play the Sicilian. This doesn't go here. That goes there. Alright. Miracle. Only a handful of books to go. That was a lot. Welcome back to the book stream. Thank you. I did attach a camera, a remote camera app to my phone to be able to show off the books from that angle. Grandmaster David Howell, birthday Swiss, continues. Conte de Luna. Yes, the morning events are going to be 5 minutes earlier than usual. Good evening indeed. Non Kinanadeso. How are you? Wait, that coffee cup is empty. I came up with 2 coffee cups this morning, by the way. Just an FYI. I didn't see the hats on for yesterday, Pegasus, so I have to refund you on yesterday. I did not see that one. I'm getting caught up. The book stream indeed. I'm also going to do the Best Burger in New York series, or the Worst Delivery series, as I get on Grubhub's case. Grubhub is a delivery service in New York City. Did Luis Antonio actually start playing? No! Hello, I'm from Peru. Goodbye. Hello, I'm from South America, Peru. Goodbye. I think I'm going to have to make... You know what? I'm going with a different approach. Rogan. You know who we're missing this morning? You know who slept in? I'm afraid that Logic slept in. Rogan. I'm positive that he slept in and he did not tell us. Go ahead, make my day. Can I do it this way? He always has bishop c5, so I have to be very mindful of this. Really? I want the center pawn. Is this going to work? Let us see if this is going to work. Now, the moment of truth. I don't have queen a4 check, knight c6 is kind of a bother. But the queen is arriving on this square. Queen a4 check, knight c6, bishop takes d4, queen takes d4. E takes f6. Alright, we're off to the races. We're going to see how it goes. I am very curious about this particular setup. Will it work? Am I okay with it? I'm actually not really okay with it, but I'm going for a better pawn structure. For black. A burger series, yes. I am a huge fan of burgers, but I can only eat them in the early part of the day. Dim pool, yes. We need to use your, what is the command for the commands? Do I have to tell Cockybot? I have to start using that. Streak, he's added. Streak. That was very unusual. That Conte de Luna would avoid all of the trouble by playing that way. After all, I'm nothing but a heartbreak. I am nothing but a mistake. So he can't attack my bishop. But I am curious as to where that knight is going. Oh, I can't do that either? You are getting to where you wanted to go. How silly of me. Leave this to me. Just in time. My white squares, though, my dark squares are very weak. As well they should be. So my king is going to be on f2? Is that the story? I want my d4 back. I want my d4 square back. If I can get my d4 square back, I will be so happy. Are they color coding this now down here? 68 to 65? Oh man, I'm in the red zone. That's not good. Oh my god. Dimple, you are in beast mode with these commands. Thanks very much, right? Worst losses, Kingslayer Sloan. Is he in beast mode with these? Best wins, Kingslayer Sloan. Logic. I should qualify. Are you kidding? Best wins of Kingslayer Sloan. I don't qualify? Oh, it was a rapid game? Maybe that's why. I have to qualify. You got me yesterday royally in the Windows 11 Gambit is what I will call it. I played the Windows 11 Gambit and it failed miserably. Chess? I don't get it. My plan was to step up, by the way. Step it up. I do want you to take there. I do. My king is going to f3, by the way, just in case anybody was at all wondering. My king is going to f3 if it's safe. I will take that bishop pair. Or will I? I will take the bishop pair. Or will I? I will take that bishop pair. And I will cripple your pawns. I may even take them for free. So what is this check all about? That pawn is looking lovely. It really is. The knight is looking lovely, the bishop is looking lovely. We're this much closer to expanding our horizons. So usually, my blunder in this position, or my blunders in this position, result from K, Pasa. The knight is still tied down, the pawn is still hanging. I can throw in a check if I'd like to, but I like this option. So let's just not let him take our bishop. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. He has no dark squared bishop. He does have some good squares for his knight coming up, but we're going to restrict those. What am I doing? I just dropped my piece on that square. It never occurred to me that I was dropping that piece. Forget the mouse. I need to use my touchscreen. Ye gods. Ye gods. And of course he doesn't take my pawn on h3 out of courtesy, maybe. Courtesy or sympathy? I'm not sure what it was. Courtesy, sympathy, or stupidity? Yes. Can I bother him some more? Ah! Can I do that? I don't mind that part. So h5. Am I really self-destructing here? Am I really self-destructing here? That is the question. f5, rook h4. e6, what does it do? What does it really do? Oh, what the heck, YOLO. YOLO. Well, that I wasn't expecting. That I was not expecting at all. Where are you going, sir? Oh no. This is not looking good. It's just not looking good at all. I can't believe this mess that I've gotten myself into. It's craziness, right? Chess. What? No way. He was going to repeat the position, I thought. I can't believe that I blew that. A sneaky way to shout myself out. Dim plays chess. No, you are brilliant, sir. Bio. Dim plays chess. Kingslayer Sloan. Best win rapid. So what could the thing be? Let's just see here. Yeah, I chose to go into this. I've actually beaten him twice with this setup. I beat him in July, and I beat him just now. So every 4 months I play this particular setup. I must have played c4 on the first move the last time. Knight c3, e4. Let me just see the master database for a moment. I don't believe that I can play g3 in this position because of bishop takes c5. I mean, bishop to c5, eyeing this thing. But I don't believe what I did was correct. At all. e5 is not correct. So I'm holding steady here at a nice negative number. e5, d4, queen a4, bishop c6, oops. So what was going to happen on knight to c6? So I should have played e5 straight away. Of course. Good God. What was I thinking? And this, of course, is the position that I've always dreamed of. I knew it from the start. Look at that bullet, boys. Apostolate the bullet Helsinki in the house. The bullet apostolate. In all the political correctness of the modern era, I wonder if they're going to rename the bullet. So yeah, why did I play bishop e3? Wow, I was really lost in thought here over strategic plans. It's crazy. So now how did I throw away my entire game? King e2, that should get an exclamation mark. King e2. Really, it should. So knight takes c5 was a mistake. I should have just kept on pressing. Oh yes, of course. And that way I can ease my problems. I literally gave my opponent a better position. Elo, Dim plays chess. Ooh, he ups the ante on all counts. Even Bullet rating is no slouch. Ultra bullet. Wait a minute, Apostolette does not have ultra bullet. What's up with that? Even Apostolette draws the line? Good for you, Apostolette. Good morning, sir. So I owe Dark Myth a 24-hour tall stream, which I was reminded of. Wow, did I just blunder with this? It's crazy. I've already allowed so much counterplay, it's ridiculous. So King E7, G4 throws away most of my advantage. And Bishop G2 continues to throw away my advantage. I had to play B4 then, and then take on this square. And if he tries to capture, I go ahead and check. No, I can't do that. I want to see that. C takes B4. I like how the suspense leads me right there. A takes B4, Rook takes B4. I still am hard pressed for an answer in this position. I still can't get this bishop out that easily. But now I'm okay with this. Two bishops. It's a pretty sketchy assessment, if you ask me. How about bishop takes d4? Dead equal because of b3. Got it. C'est la vie. I threw that one away. A lot of games still going on. I want to see what the assessment in the endgame was. This was horrid. How do I save myself in this position? F5 is consistent. I thought so. I should play rook on c to e7 straight away. I shouldn't even try to come up. Should not try. That way this bishop falls with check on a2, on h2 if I put my king up here. Rook e7, rook to b7. If rook e7, knight to b6, then I get to bring the other rook across. And I'm not in line with this check, because the way I played it, this move was terrible, I thought. Because my opponent has d3 check, takes, and takes. And I'm just plain losing because it's check. That's the trick. So when I move my king back, he gets the capture. One way or the other, he gets the capture. He can promote and capture, or he can capture right away and threaten to promote. And it forces me to make one more move with my king, which is very awkward. After all of this happens, then check and knight to e5 creates a very big problem for me. I'm just dead lost. So my opponent did not see d3 check, or didn't want to play it. Bishop e5. I wanted the option of returning to e2 or e1, and I always have that option. So rook to b7, bishop takes c5. He has nothing. This was a terrible move. Just bishop takes c5. Wow. Well, that would have been a nice finish. Instead, I am dead lost. I'm getting checkmated. King a1, rook h1. Oh, it was a forced mate that way. All he basically has to do is play knight d3, knight b3, and rook to b2, checkmate. What a mating pattern did he miss? Everybody plays Chess Hustlers for videos. That sounds like a fun IRL stream. Yeah, but you have to pay those Chess Hustlers for those IRL streams. It's true that I wouldn't mind encapsulating Sweet Pea and all the other players that I know in Union Square, and maybe even try to see if Yolande Schwartz wants to play some chess after all this time. I really need to trade Yolande Schwartz chess for poker. That's what I need to do. I need to learn chess from him, and I need to learn poker from him, because he's a good player. Yolande Schwartz finished 4th in the World Series of Poker for about $4 million one year. It's a strong 2400 player. Used to always play in Liberty Square, downtown by the World Trade Center, until that happened. Kind of takes the socks out of you when terrorists blow up your chess area. Not much you can do about that. I should find out if they were even in that area at 8 a.m. I don't think they were. I don't think they had set up chess tables yet at 8 a.m. in the morning. I did find it a little disconcerting that many of my friends, or at least a few of my friends, a couple in particular, who are of Middle Eastern descent, left the country right before that happened. I feel it's a coincidence, but it was a little disconcerting. Someone raised the question that they knew something. What happened? Why did I get out of the tournament? Was I out of the tournament? OMG, I'm so sorry, BMV. How was I not in the tournament? Because I never made a move. The whole time I was chatting. What's lead chess command? Get rid of that. Exclam lead chess apostolate. Get rid of that. All right, we have got the battle of the bots. Got it. So Dim plays chess. Elo. Got it. Elo. Where is BMV? BMV was not in the stream. That was weird. Shocked. that I wasn't in the tournament. That's crazy. That's insane. The advanced variation. The Arkel-Kenken variation. Chess is a fighting game which is purely intellectual and includes chance, according to Richard Reti. That's quite interesting. So I was just checking the Torborn Ringdahl Hansen book on the Carl Con line that I played earlier. I apologize for checking out there. But yeah, Bishop G4 is the correct reply. And D takes C5 is the correct reply. To avoid any problems on B2, more than likely. Jordan Venn for East plays this as black as well. It's in good hands. It's in good hands. I don't believe this is necessary. That's what he should say. Not, I don't think this is necessary. Although it's rhetorical. Rhetorical. That is so annoying, though. The little-known Yugoslav Chess Triumphs book. This is published by Informant. Let's check out the year. (1976) Yugoslav Chess Triumphs. Little do they know that Yugoslavia would no longer be a country. They pieced together those 5 or 6 provinces, 7 perhaps, depending on how you break up Bosnia-Herzegovina. Chess Promotion Center would like to express its gratitude. The quality of Yugoslav chess. So apparently this was done by the Chess Promotion Center of Yugoslavia, I guess. London, 1922. All right, we're back. Hydrate, thank you so much. Better color text? Maybe. This is only a tentative green, by the way. You're talking about the green, Ron? By the way? Are you talking about the green? That is the highlighted color only if you've been there. So, for example, I've never clicked on JL Enamorado. So, therefore, with JL Enamorado, if I click on his name, it will come out as green. So, these are only the colors of the links that I have been to. In order for me to complete the calendar, by the way, the calendar is very close to being finished. I only have some further things to do. I've got more than 1,000 grandmasters in this calendar. Or more than 1,000 notable people, perhaps as many as 2,000. Let me just take a quick peek here. Where's my calendar? Actually, I need to see the bookmarks. The truth is in the bookmarks. Leading players. Bookmark manager. Wonder if it'll let me do that. The only thing that really needs to be done Oh no, they've broken them up. I actually have to open them up individually. So 242 in January, 215, 200, 200. Only 159 in December at the moment. 200, 200. I can round it off. So yes, more than 2,400 birthdays. I'm going with my old favorite move, by the way. Going with my old favorite move. Cheers for the JL Enamorado. Thank you for taking out the birthday. I appreciate that, Dimple. His FIDE is 1796. How did he become a candidate master? Right? Apostolate must have a field day with JL Enamorado. What is the shortest distance? 2 games. Can I make it to 86? So right now it's 8-1. And in order to really make it 8-1, I have to make it to 92. And then it'll be, I think it's 92. Yeah, I think 92 will make it a complete 8-1 victory. How do I want to play this? Small center, Sicilian. So h3 doesn't make any sense, by the way. h3 doesn't make any sense without a knight on f6. E5, DE5, FE5, and I'm losing a bishop, or am I? I'm not losing a bishop, but it's close. I do have to let him implode his pawn center. So, is E5 a threat? Could be. Here's knight F5. Castling queenside. That protects the D6 pawn. Not entirely sure what the advantage to that move was. This is absolutely why we didn't do what we were going to do, which was hang our D6 pawn. You gotta do what you gotta do. A spec event, a special event, or youth? Yeah, obviously. Special event. How? He gave away his knight. I don't even know where to begin. He gave away his knight. It's craziness. Well, Jesse February is WIM because the rating. Oh, you mean she won that through a special event? Yeah, I think that is the qualification for WIM. I think that the standards for WIM and WGM are very low. It's just plain awkward. So let's just see here. If I play D5, yeah, it looks like the right way to go. Not because I want to recapture on D5, but because I want to secure my king in this endgame that is going to be very tricky. No, the ratings are very low for the WIM title and the whatever, but you might be right. But WIM Candidate Master is probably the same or very close to WGM practically. It's crazy. It's absolutely insane. Is that true? Is that true? If you take on a6, if he takes on b5, uh-oh, am I in trouble here? Did I really do this to myself? Again. I did this to myself again. Oh man. I wish I could play pool today. Can I survive this? Good God. Can I even survive this? It's craziness what I've done to myself. Absolute, utter, ridiculous craziness what I do to myself to get into these situations. So I don't want the queen coming into b6. This is all that I know. That I don't want his queen coming into b6. I.e. Or can I allow his queen to come into b6? Queen e7. Queen to b6. Maybe I can go for the b4 pawn. This doesn't work, by the way, but it looks good. This does not work, but it looks really, 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 really good. So what are you threatening? I just can't allow some things to happen. So where are you headed? Am I getting there? Absolutely insane if I'm getting there. absolutely insane if I'm actually getting there. Push, push, push. There. Can I do it? Or do I just get a... One more time, managed to slime him. So sorry, JL and Amarado. I really need to schedule my pool. So how are we doing? Cheers. Thank you for the hydrate again. No, I don't believe in women titles anymore. There was a time when you needed the women's titles to inspire them to get into chess, but Alyssa Melakina reminded me that those can go as well. But when you reach the top, in order for you to learn from your opponent, you need to play against better players. If you play only in a pool of, let's just say you play in the under 1400 section for your entire life, you'll actually never learn from your opponents what real chess looks like. So by playing in these events and getting that experience, whether it's against me when I play well, which is rarely, or against Ron, because he is far more enterprising, but he's got a little bit better of a foundation in some respects. There are a lot of players you can learn from that are stronger, and you can take those stronger tools that you've been given by the stronger players and apply them to the weaker players. So many of the women only play in women's only events, so therefore they don't learn a higher level chess. The best U.S. championship win, U.S. Women's champion Jennifer Shahade, 2001. She had to play in the 64-player field of men and women. There were 14 women, I think, competing in the event, and the top 50 men in the country that accepted their invitations. And he basically had to be the top woman standing, and she was on the stage beating grandmasters. Oh no, draw? What happened? You accidentally drew? Ron. Oh no, and draw indeed. So I'm just checking out your game before I start mine. Real quick. And the winner is... This was a tough game, Ron. Being up a pawn, and now you have an outside passed pawn, but you didn't need to push it? Is that the story? Yeah, you're just totally winning. Checkmate is now unavoidable. What in the world happened here? Oh, you did. You went to the side in a position that you did not need to go to the side because he played him. You had to play King C7. Oops. And you had plenty of time on your clock. That was brutal, Ron. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Oh, the Elephant Gambit. Let's put this on my list. If I were to have a list of things that I really want to look up, it's the Elephant Gambit. This is E5 and D5. So I believe Tal had a great miniature. There was a great Russian secret given by Perelstein, I think, or someone else, that when this happens, you have to take one of the pawns. When your opponent puts two pawns in the center, you must take one of the pawns if you want to have an advantage. That was absolutely hysterical. I can't remember who it was that said that Russian secret. It was absolutely hysterical. Oh my god. Maybe it was Pontus Carlson. He said that he had learned a Russian secret. And the secret was that if the opponent puts two center pawns into the center, that you must take one of those pawns. So let me just think about this for a moment. Now, I normally play this line against the Petrovs. So I'll go for it. I'll bite. I'm going to play like Jennifer Shahade versus Fabiano Caruana, except that Fabiano played F6, I think, instead of D5. It was E4, E5, Knight F3, F6, Knight takes E5, Queen E7. And Jennifer Shahade asked Fabiano if he really thought that she was going to play Queen H5 check, Knight takes G6, and Queen takes E4 check, winning the knight. So my opponent has no center pawns. 0 center pawns. And I have 1. What's happening here? What do I want to do? Can I let it go? Or can I not? Bishop C4, Queen E4, check, Queen E2. I just feel like I have to go for it in this position. Yes, I do. I have to go for it. And now for something completely different. I really like that king where he is, though. I do. How do I not sack too much? Am I already losing? Looks like it. It looks like I'm already losing. Yep. Already losing. I got a little carried away. I did not think. I did not think at all in that effort. Both moves work, I believe. I can't remember which one that Tall chose. Tall might have chosen the one on D5. E4, Queen E2. I'm positive that Tall took the one on D5 and left the E5 pawn hanging. That's the one that I should have done. So everything's good here. And this is bad. Knight F3, just retreating. I'm up a pawn. What was I thinking in this position? And now I have to play Queen F3 in this position. I've given back the pawn. Instead I played that careless move and now I'm dead lost. Rook F1, knight takes E5. Can avoid the piece loss at least. But it does look ugly. How many times does Sid's get this attack? That's craziness. That one has to go in the record books, I have to admit. I'm going to put it in this Master Chess Dojo study, and I am going to rename the study to White Rep Randomness. Looks good for this week, though, to have all of these up. I should have all of the birthdays of the world champions scheduled now. That's what I should do. Well in advance. Regardless, right? That would help. Let's see if I can find those birthdays quickly. Leading players. So yes, let's get these guys out of the way. I'll even include the FIDE World Champions. So May 23rd. That would be crazy to schedule an event for May 23rd. Let's find out what day of the week it is first. 523. I feel for all of the people on 523 whose birthdays it is. Excellent job, David. We're up to round number 7. Going slowly. 7 rounds is what this might need to return to. I think 11 rounds is too much. After yesterday's experience where I needed to get to class at 10 a.m., 11 rounds is quite a bit. Community, teams, dojo. Oh, that's why I was going into David Howell. I was going into David Howell because I wanted to swipe the description. But I don't have to worry about the Swiss team etiquette all the time. I'm going to call it diligent daily dojo training. Featuring the birthday of, etc. Should we have 10 seconds between rounds? It only shaves 2 minutes off the event. Alright, meanwhile, we need to look at the calendar for May 23rd, which happens to be a Monday. So here we go. Team tournament. GM World Champion. Let's do it this way. WC Anatoly Karpov. Three minutes plus 2 seconds. And we're sticking to our guns on a 40-minute arena. Just like that. And it's going to be held on May 23rd at 5:15 a.m. What? Oh, it won't let me schedule that far in advance. That's too bad. That's so funny. It will not let me schedule that far in advance. Fine. So I can only go through February at the moment. So that means Magnus Carlsen is taken care of, I believe. On November 30th, he is not taken care of. Let's make this quick, because I think my game is up. Thank you, Dim Pool. I'm not sure if I did this one, but I am doing it now. And the start date is November 30th at 5:15 a.m. for 40 minutes. Just to have that one on tap. Reload. One game going. Ron Hay versus Miguel Bautista. This is a real battle. This is a real battle. Capablanca's November 19th. We have him in. But Vinnick has already happened in August. December 11th, Vichy and Nand. Oh, wait a minute. Reload. Good luck, Apostolette. He may actually have a bathroom break as I run to the facilities in the middle of this, and I am out of coffee on 2 fronts. Brought up 2 cups of coffee to try to weather this. It's terrible, right? This one I'm quite happy with. E4. Well, that's an interesting thought. That is an interesting thought. I just came up with a really great idea for the continuation of not that he's ever going to recapture, but just in case he does. Can I do this? Leave this to me. I want to keep him restricted, but I don't want to give him a space advantage either. But his knight is so funny placed. Got such a funny knight. So now we know where this bishop's going. Oh no, my b7 pawn. Oh no. With a choice of 1 legal square, it has big plans from c2. Oh no, my b7 pawn. That's all I have to say. I'm moving it by a smidge. By a smidge, 515. I'm just going to make it a nice even amount. Basically. I really want to put the question to that bishop. And the question to the bishop remains, whatever the question to the bishop is. Yes. We want it that way. You know, we're nothing but a heartache, right? We're nothing but a mistake, right? But the good news is that we want it that way. Okay, pasta. Wow, wow, wow. Just when I thought it couldn't get any more cool, Apostolette comes up with another move. Another uber dynamic move. That creates the balance. I'm trying to sack a pawn, by the way, to trade queens, but his queen is worth much more than 10 points. Que pasa? Still? I can't believe that you're actually doing this. Takes. I've never seen a Apostolette castle before. This is like an act of desperation. I've never ever seen him castle. This is craziness, folks. There's absolutely no way that he should ever castle under any circumstances. What have you done with the real Apostolette? This is not cool. One capture. 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 I'm going the other way. Que pasa? Still? Just a moment now, folks. First things first. Next things next. Final things final. I can't make up my mind. Do not have your hand on the piece, John. Thought move. I should not have done it. I literally just should not have done it. I shouldn't have touched it. Because I touched it, I deserved it. Why is the piece in my hand? Yeah? Why is the piece even in my hand? That's what I want to know. Why? 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 Why is the piece even in my hand? My hand. Why is the piece even in my hand? My hand. Why is the piece even in my hand? My hand. Why is the piece even in my hand? I can't actually do that, can I? Or can I? Fine. We will regroup. Only because we have to. Oh no. Dude. He's forking me. This is a terrible day. You played well, Apostolate. Don't let me fault you. Your knight saved the day? No, I didn't actually see how your knight saved the day. I'm going to go back before this atrocity ends, and I'm going to see how your knight saved the day. I don't see how your knight saved the day. Just for the record, I do not see how your knight saved the day. Oh, in the sense that if I took, then you were going to recapture? That's what I should have done. I took my hand off of the piece and I dropped it on F5, so no, I should have done that, and then I was going to just keep barnacling to keep you from getting those knights in the game with F6. That's what I should have done. Grr. So as a result, I get to go to the bathroom. That's the only good that came of this. I get to go to the facilities and get coffee. Gee gats. Congratulations though, Apostolate. You played well. You did play well. You really pounded the daylights out of me, and you castled. And I don't mind losing to anyone who plays as well as you regarding the general principles, and we already know what a good tactical player you are. So Vichy Anand. First thing first. Corey Howell, good morning. Namaste. That was quite the entrance. Corey Holt does stream chess. I visited him, I think it was yesterday. Might have been Friday, but I think it was yesterday. Great to see you. Pegasus, great to see you. That is Ron Hay. We're just setting up our World Champions birthday stream for the most part. Every single day in the dojo, we run an event which you can find all the Grandmaster birthdays throughout the year. I'm almost finished with it. By the end of the year, I will be completed with the entire calendar as far as more than 2,400 prominent people. I don't know if it's too late to join the Swiss, but it might be okay. Yeah. Thank you, Corey Hull. We actually have 3 streamers often in this arena every morning. Thank you for the follow. Perterprocker. Thank you for the follow. Basically, my strongest student's birthday is this coming Saturday. Grandmaster Mark Arnold. He was my strongest student in our program. We also had Grandmaster Hans Niemann recently. We've had a lot of other one clearly better stream. But yes, Rogan also. Let me give Gory Hole a shout out before I forget. Not that I'm going to forget, obviously, but I definitely love checking out other streams and how much effort they put into trying to become better at chess and making chess a simpler, better game for others, which is what, crossing my fingers, we're all going to do. Somebody already redeemed the hats on reward, which I actually kind of prefer. I've got some summer hats over there, but it's been a little chilly this morning with the window open. I'm in New York City, by the way. I have been president of the Marshall Chess Club. I've attended, I believe, 5 World Chess Championships. This will be my 5th in Dubai. Nice. Yes, I did notice that you were from Connecticut. I was going to ask you if you were, if you played in the Fairfield Club. We have a BK Chess, I think, also from Brooklyn, nearby. They stop in every now and then.
They just know you huge dick.
Sam, thank you for the follow. Awesome. Do you get a chance to play at the Marshall Chess Club? Right now, I'm not sure if it's members only, but it's certainly only vaccinated. Yeah, my oldest daughter wishes that she, and I think my oldest daughter may be your age, but I'm not sure, 20s. And she was very perturbed that I let her quit chess. She blamed me. She said, "Dad, why did you let me quit chess? I had so much fun." I'm like, it's my fault that you quit chess. It was very difficult to make, it's very difficult to make kids do something, trust me. One way or the other, whether it's to make them quit or to make them do something. It's insane. So Sam, I hope you had a chance to play at the Marshall Chess Club. This is the regularly scheduled dojo calendar. Whoops, if I can actually spell it. It's available for both the iCal and the Google Calendar. I know, right? Blame them. It's all our parents' fault. And actually, as a parent, if any of you ever are in that situation now or are about to be in that situation or in the future, as a parent, everything you feel everything is your fault anyway. I don't blame you. I had one student lose both games on a Saturday. I'm sorry, on a Sunday in the Nationals. And that is a little bit of a tipping point. Like if you, like he was 5-0. I think he was 5-0, but I'm not sure. He could have been 4.5. Could have been 5-0, and then he lost both games on the Sunday to win the Nationals. But it was just like he was concentrating so much on winning instead of just playing a good game of chess. It's a strange thing that comes over you when you start to play to win at chess rather than playing chess. The tricky part for all of us, and I do need to use the facilities here. I actually partly lost my last game due to my opponent's amazingly good play. And, oh God, I'm hoping that the tournament comes to an end here. If not, I do need to use the facilities. Either way, I'll be back. I don't know about coffee. I don't know if I'm going to get coffee. 1 second. There we go. Okay. This was the easiest of all of the decisions to play e4. So he does have the better of me statistically and strategically. He's 150 rating points higher than me at the moment. And in theory, my score of 1.5 out of 5, 1.5, 5.5 is just a smidgen on the low side. I should probably have 2.5, 5.5. So let's see if we can correct that. Or 2.5, 4.5. That would be ideal. Yeah, we're about to set up Vichy Anand, who is December 11th. Magnus Carlsen is November 30th. We've already done Alekhine on October 31st. Rustam. Garry Kasparov isn't until April. Khalifman is the 18th of January, so we can definitely do that. I'm going to call them the FWC. FWC. Kramnik is on June 25th. Manuel Lasker, of course, December 24th. Tigran Petrosian isn't until June as well. Ponomariev was on October 11th. We've already celebrated him. He liked our post. March 24th, of course, is Smyslov. That's 10 days after my birthday, if I were to have birthdays anymore. Boris Spassky is January 30th. Steinitz is May 14th, the same birthday as my first ex-wife. Tal was November 9th. We already got him. Topolov is March 15th, which we can't do just yet. But Spassky, Lasker, Khalifman, Kazim Zanov, and Anand we could definitely do. All right. Challenging my opponent. What do I want to do with him? Let's just play the most aggressive line that we can play. The Panov. So how was your stream? I hope you're still here, Corey Hole. Oh no, it's a late night. I'm off to bed. Cheers. What do you mean it's a late night? You're in Connecticut. You were up all night, dude? Cheers. On my birthday? Mikhail Kobalija, March 14th. I will check it out.
This nation owes you a huge debt.
Smyslov is 10 days after me. That should be very easy to remember. Right? Wow, I do not have I'm not concluding myself as a notable chess figure. All right, moment of truth. I'm going to play the way I've always played. Or at least whenever I remember that this is the way I've always played. I am very sparse on the Master Chess Dojo birthdays. So I already have Topolov in for March 15th. Chen Zhu. Oh, I forgot it. The women's world chess champions. We need to get them in here. We need to give them equal time. So Queen A5. This somewhat reminds me of the original game that Spielman and Botvinnik played. Oh no, that was queen to b6. I take that back. Spielman and Botvinnik played queen to b6. So now my opponent is sacrificing a piece for an extremely uncomfortable position. Which I have to agree, it is extremely uncomfortable. Can I do it this way? I do not know if I can do it this way. But I am going to try. God, I can't believe I played so poorly. I should have just taken the piece. What is wrong with me today? Hi Q, thank you for the follow, and thank you for being here. Exactly. Hi Q. I like it. One of my favorite things is hi Q. I used to write hi Qs all the time. But up. Do I dare? I dare. I absolutely do dare. I don't know who's threatening whom, but this is the way it's going to be done from now on around here. There's a new sheriff in town. Gotham chess is great, by the way. Is my opponent gambiting for the win? That is the question. Is my opponent gambiting for the win? So rook takes, check. Does that do anything? Oh, it does. Got my rook into the game, survived Miguel Bautista. That's all I asked for. Good game. I was very lucky. I can make coffee now. Oh no, it was the last round of the game. That's terrible. Alright, all the usual suspects are in the top 3, by the way. Just for your information, all of the usual suspects are in the top 3. I did not get to go for coffee. I'm a very unhappy camper. Pegasus redeemed the Hats On Award. It is nice knowing what you're going to play before you start a game, everybody. David Howell, by the way, Grandmaster David Howell's birthday today. He is a good friend. We did karaoke in London during the World Chess Championship of 2018. We also hung out in July. We were analyzing, I distinctly remember analyzing Bishop and Knight versus, I don't have a choice here, do I? This is solid. He's playing the same repertoire that I like to play. Absolutely the same repertoire. We're going to find out if it's exactly the same repertoire in one more move. Que pasa? So this is a well-known pawn sacrifice for activity. I don't have much of a choice here. I do want to take advantage of this if I can. And now for something completely irrelevant. The attacking prospects are real. Does he get back his pawn? Find out the answers to these questions and more. Que pasa? Of course I'm concerned. Need to get rid of some of these attackers. Yeah, that's a problem. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a problem. He's getting his pawn back. It's not cool.
Nation knows she's a huge debt.
Is he threatening mate in two? Or is he not? Told me once. But I definitely forgot. So king d1, queen takes c3, threatens mate. So I'm going about it this way. In order to keep the pressure on. As best I can, mate. It does look very cool, I have to admit. His attack, I've returned the pawn. I've done everything I can to be friends. Let's see if he's willing to accept my apology. I'm trying to be friends here, buddy. Just trying to be friends. Take it easy on me. Getting his panties up in a bunch. Good morning, Donnie. So now the moment of truth. Now the moment of truth. Do I cower and just hand over material because I'm up in exchange? Or do I sack the rook? Well, that was easy. I did not give enough consideration to rook c2, queen takes d4 check, rook to d2, because he has a plethora of checks after that to save his knight and do other stuff to me, like queen g4 check and queen takes g2, for example. But at least here I limited his options, and I do want to trade. Born to be alive. Trade. So where are you headed? Where are you headed now? That is the question. Possum. Yes, indeed. Possum. So, are we going to run him out of squares? I do not know. Yeah. It's about time. But I don't want that knight getting any closer. What can we do about him? D5, knight takes D5. Let's start over. Let's pretend like our differences never happened. Let's pretend like we can be friends. Think about it for a little while before you get into too much troubles. And now for something completely irrelevant. I wanted a rook on the open file, darn it. I did. I wanted a rook on the open file. Yes, of course, you have that back rank threat. That's a bummer. So how serious is it? Knight to d5 check. Knight to e4 check. Queen to b1, king to c3. Ah, it's a bummer. Still trying to make peace with this guy. Still trying to make pieces with this guy. He is not an easy camper to please. Jeez. Still trying to make pieces with this guy. Wow. You are cool. But I do want to trade. Contrary to popular belief, I do want to trade. And I do want to settle things amicably. Can I? Where are you headed? Where are you going still? There's only one place for you, and that is back. Yes, I could play possum. That's what he was referring to, the reference indeed. F5? Do I really want to do that? Or do I play it this way? And then pawn takes check. We have ways of making you talk. The old method of making you talk. Very lucky in that game. He started off like a house of cards. The Carl Khan should not go down that easily. Oh no, LCC Condra. He did not check in to this stream, buddy. Mastering Dragons. I love it. Mastering Dragons. That's better than Counting Stars. Counting Checkmates, the new music group. Cold Mate. The latest hip group. What else can we come up with? All right, we survived. I can't believe it. What a horrible day we've had, Donnie. Oh man, I touched a piece and I dropped it on the wrong square. I should have lost another game where I moved my king and then I guess I was on the edge of it because I dropped it on D1 instead of D2. And I just gave away a D3 pawn with check and I just got tortured in that game, but I won against Conte de Luna. No, that was crazy. Is that against Conte de Luna? Yeah, that was just an insane game. And the only reason I won is because he ran out of time. So I'm back up to a respectable amount, 2220 in rapid. Relatively and very respectable amount. It's craziness. So meanwhile, we were going with, congrats to Conte de Luna. I hope he's in the stream. Let's take a quick peek if he's in the stream. Nope, but we do have a host of VIPs, not unlike my good friend Donnie. We do have to set up some more birthday events. I just want everybody to notice that you should be studying using Informant. And you should be studying with I was debating whether or not to recommend some of the others. You can do your ELO test. I'm actually curious. There's the personality test, and there's the ELO test, which I thought was relatively accurate. I knew about 60 of those positions. Please join us in our Discord. That's the other important notice. Join us in our Discord for the future announcements. We have Anand's birthday coming up on December 11th. But we do have birthday events every day featuring a notable player. Capablanca is on Friday, 5:15 a.m. during the week to 5:55. And then we're going to set up some afternoon Swisses, afternoon special. Either Swisses or regular events. I haven't decided which, but I do have to decide when I'm going to do a live stream. We owe a 24-hour stream to Dark Myth, if he's still around. I'm crossing my fingers that everything is good with him. 24-hour live stream. We're going to raid my doppelganger. I want everybody to follow Maud Rodsmoen in the girls event. I believe that has started. Watch. This is one of my strongest students. She was Norwegian national champion. I know she lost, so she may be, she's 1-1. Ina Gapanenko. She might be on the third row. Sophie Millette. I believe she I set up her birthday the other day, but I can't recall. Irina Brolmaga, it was her birthday as well, I think. Today? It's hard to believe. In any event, Chess Weeb is one of the most instructive non-lead chess streamers that I can refer you to just at the moment. Karen Nemtsova. I wonder if she's related to Katerina Nemtsova. Where is my student? Eva Ripkova. Edith Mocklick. I wonder if she's the sister. Here's Maud. Maud is white in this position. Looks good. She should be the favorite in this one, but she is out of her league. She just recently became a women's IM. Please enjoy the magical instruction of Chessweed. I enjoy his streams a lot. I will talk to everyone soon. Please join the Discord for future streams and announcements, and of course my socials. I will stream on Twitter. Right now I'm at war with Grubhub. They did not bring me food last night. I was very upset. If you don't get food, this is bad. When you think you're going to get food. Not cool. I actually was trying out Boss Burger in Queens, but they gave me on the app Boss Burger in New Jersey. They said, we cannot deliver to you only 2 hours. 2 hours later, they said, hey, we better cancel this order because we can't deliver to you. Have a great time.
Yep, so this